to the Birdies and Bourbon Show. Dan, I got my Augusta gear on, kinda, even though it says Sweep and Go. But it's kind of.
It's very Augusta. It's very Augusta. It's an awesome hat. Yeah, they did a good job with that one.
I was noticing your hat, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that the jumping man on there? Is that
the
one
jumping
Phil
man?
Mickelson?
One Phil Mickelson.
Wow.
Yeah, I love this hat. It's melon, however you say it. You know, it's a nice hat. It's expensive. It's like $70, but it's a nice hat. It's a little thing under the bill here, so you don't get your hat dirty, and it fits like a glove. It's awesome. Yeah. So one and done preview.
Spender.
It's a one and done preview.
Big spender. I guess there goes that new tutor that they just released this week, huh?
I know, yeah.
Buying
exactly.
$70 hats over there. Hey, let's recap Valero real quick. We'll get into Augusta,
Okay.
everything Augusta. We're going to talk about who we think the best players are from the LIV Tour. We're going to talk about who's overrated. We're going to talk about who's underrated. Interesting turn of events, of which we probably expected to happen in San Antonio this week at the Valero Texas Open. They got off maybe 12 or 12:30 today. I think some of the folks are not teeing off at Ricky, Siwoo. I think they're teeing off at like 5 or 5:30 this afternoon. So I do expect this to be a Monday. I mean, I guess it depends on what the weather does. I mean, potentially they can get caught up. I mean, it is Thursday, so they could get caught up Friday, Saturday, if the weather cooperates. If it doesn't, and this turns into a Monday finish at Valero, I think there could be quite a few guys bagging it up and getting the hell out of there and heading to Augusta. Matt Kuchar will not be one, by the way, even though he is through 17 right now. He is 4 under, and I don't think he's in the field. So hey, we'll see what Matt Kuchar can get done. Our one and dones haven't teed off yet, so still waiting in the wings. Let's see who's out. Anybody noteworthy that has already teed off? I don't think so, really. Yeah, I don't. I think Ryan Fox, he's already in. Yeah, I don't see anybody noteworthy. I mean, there was nobody noteworthy there to begin with. So, yeah. All right, enough Valero shit. Let's get into Augusta.
Get into Augusta. Yeah, let's do it, man.
I don't know that we need to say anything about the course. If you don't know what Augusta is, then I don't know, what rock have you been living under? It's par 72. It's almost 7,500 yards. There have been quite a few additions for the 2023 Masters tournament. As far as course changes, it's definitely that they just keep lengthening this thing and keep buying up more property around this place. I want to get into the players though, Dan.
Let's do it.
So where do you want to start at? You want to start LIV? You want to start let's start LIV. I mean, you got the Phil hat on today. So who let's see. Let's head over to our friends at fantasynational.com. Last 24 rounds. We're not going to be able to sort this by LIV players. Who do you think who's the LIV player? Who's your pick?
Oh, it'd have to be Cam Smith. He's number 4 in the DraftKings at $9,800, which I think is pretty pricey considering we haven't seen the guy play, on the PGA Tour in a while, right? But yeah, definitely got to be him. Runner up last week. He wasn't runner up. I think Rory was runner up, but it was a backdoor. Yeah. That's because Cam had a press. He had a press last year. Remember, Scott, they chipped it in on 4 or 3, and then Cam had to start pressing and made some mistakes. But he would be my pick. What about you?
So yeah, I probably am leaning that way too. Who else plays well here?
DJ.
I mean, DJ has got, if you're going that direction,
Pat Reed.
Yeah, Pat Reed plays well here, that's for sure. So it's going to be, I don't remember what the weather was like the year that Reed won, but it's very likely that it's going to be a rainy Masters this year.
Yep.
and could lead into a Monday finish. I hope that's not the case. That'll extend my stay down there for another day that I don't need extended. By the way, if you're going to be in Augusta, hit us up, birdies_bourbon on the gram. And I don't know, well, I'll buy you a beer or a bourbon. How about that? Not in Augusta, though. They don't sell bourbon, as far as I know. I guess we can go to the clubhouse. Maybe that's an avenue for us. Okay, so let's who do we like? So I don't want to go into DraftKings yet. So Cam Smith, yes. DJ, yes. Who from LIV doesn't stand a chance? What about HV3? What about HV3?
Okay. HV3.
I mean,
Yeah,
Sergio's
another
previous
winner.
winner. Previous winner.
I know.
Charles Schwartzel. Is he too old? Phil Mickelson.
Yes.
Multiple time winner. Any chance?
Yep. No.
Are we talking? So are you talking getting to the weekend, or are you talking winning the tournament, or both?
For who?
For Phil.
Oh, Phil. I mean, he'd be lucky to make the weekend, right? What about Brooksy? Never won the Masters. Obviously, still in his prime, right?
I don't know. Did you see that picture of him in that outfit? That's what you got to get yourself one of those velour jumpsuits. That's what you could use, especially with that hat you got on. I mean, that would be.
Do you think they're going to pair Brooksy and Bryson together in the opening, featured group?
Oh, so that is there's no way that they've released pairings, right? Because
I'll check. Let me check. Let me take this down.
I don't think that. I mean, they've definitely taken dinner, but I don't know. Or they posted dinner. I don't know if they've released. The pricing is out, so they very well could. What's Koepka look like here? I think he's missed the last two cuts. Yeah, missed a cut in 22, missed a cut in 21, T7 in 21, T2 in 19. They're not giving us, I guess that's, what is this, 21 and 21?
No pairings yet. No pairings yet.
I don't know, man. I don't see anything coming our way from Brooks. I think we got a third consecutive miscut. I'm all out on Brooks Koepka. All out.
I'm with you on that too. Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, he said he was playing with Rory last weekend, and they were chumming it up about the new ball. They spent 40 minutes talking about the new ball, and there's no drama between them. And yeah, I mean, they said that the media is making up all the drama. It's not the players, and they're all pals.
So there was a video that was released, posted, interview, whatever you want to call it, and it was who was it? Bubba, Brooks. Was it Brooks? Who were the three guys that were talking? So it was Bubba for sure, because he was
Bubba Brooks and Pat Reed. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, that there's no issues, none whatsoever. Bubba says, hey, if you change jobs, I ain't mad at you. It's not going to change our relationship just because you change jobs. What do I care? I think Koepka, what did he say? Shit, I can't break this contract because I'm going to owe $400 million back to the Saudi league, right? So
much.
It's kind of a mixed bag. I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the PGA players yet being outspoken about are they or are they not friendly. But I mean, if they're playing around a golf together, you got to imagine that it's kind of okay, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, Koepka was saying, hey, I've known, what was he talking about? I think Rory or JT. He said, JT, I knew JT since I was like 13,
Well, Mr. Nice Guy. That's a match set right there.
Mm-hmm.
So who else is going to be Kevin Na? I've signed off. No Kevin Na for me. I mentioned HV3 earlier. HV3, let's see what his history is. I think his history is okay. T23 last year. So I don't know. Kevin Niles, actually, I said I'm writing him off, but he's T14, T12, and T13.
Wow, he plays well here. Yeah.
So you were telling me earlier you were making mention of Gary Player's comments. We have a phone call from Gary Player eventually that we'll share with you. There may not be, but allegedly Gary called and Gary left a message. More to come on that. We'll see. But Gary basically says that out of the majors, the Masters, which he was the first international winner. He's a 3-time winner, and he basically said that it's the lowest ranked of the Masters. Now,
pretty controversial.
Why did he? I don't know if you agree or disagree, but what was his logic? What was his reasoning behind saying that it was the least competitive?
I don't know. I mean, other than I could speculate on what I think he is probably alluding to, and that it's,
Please do.
this would be controversial. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows the Masters is but like the top 50, and you've got past winners, and we'll have Freddie Couples in the field this week or next week. We won't have Sandy Lyle, but we usually have Sandy Lyle in the field and all these guys. And it's a pretty weak field compared to like the Players Championship, where you have 150 guys going for it, right? You got like 60 guys going. It's like a WGC.
And I mean, you've got Bernhard Langer. I mean, he missed the cut the past 2 years, but like, I mean, shit, I'm thinking is that Langer may be my first round leader. I mean, it's now he can't make it to the weekend, but the first 2 rounds, I mean, he's hell on wheels there. So here's who we got, right, that we can probably write off. Sandy Lyle, not a snowball's chance in hell. Jose Maria, nope. Mike Weir, probably not. Fred Couples, but he finished T38 in 2018. He's missed every cut since. Vijay Singh, really? No chance. Who else is notable? Larry Mize, no way. I don't even know who Gordon Sargent is. He hadn't played here before. Let's see, who the hell is Gordon Sargent?
He's coming on the show next week.
Oh, perfect. Is he a big drinker?
Of course he is.
I mean, with a name like Gordon Sargent, I mean, how wouldn't you be? Let's see. Pro golfer. Who the hell is Gordon Sargent? Gordon Sargent. 2022 individual national champion. Vanderbilt. Okay, so he's amateur, I guess. He's one of the amateurs that's invited. He's a Commodore, so I don't know what that means. I don't know what the Commodore history looks like at Augusta Country Club. I'm sorry, at Augusta National. I don't know what it looks like at Augusta Country Club either. Who else we got in here that's that just no chance? I mean, Bubba Watson. I'm not necessarily against Bubba Watson. I would say he's. I think we see Bubba. I think we see Bubba into the weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah. 2-time winner. Yep.
Who else we got? Gordon Sargent, huh? All right. I don't know about Gordon. We'll see how that plays out. Taylor Gooch is going to be making an appearance. I don't know that I'm going to be putting a wager on Taylor Gooch. Outside of the LIV players, Cam Champ. What did he win? He won something last year that got him in here, didn't he?
He usually wins like a Rocket or the Napa, something like that.
Oh, you know who I forgot about? So here's my best of the LIV guys. Abe Answer.
Answer. Yeah.
I think Abe could. I think he could actually win this. Missed the cut last year, T26 and T13. What did he win? He won some Saudi. I don't think it was a LIV event, right? It was some Saudi tournament that he won a few weeks back, maybe a months back. But I think he's probably my lean if I'm throwing some LIV folks out there. Ooh, maybe a one and done for me with Abe Answer. don't know about Cam. He's scar tissue from last. Yeah, I don't Cam Smith. I
He
don't know.
won Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he
Okay.
won the Saudi thing. Yeah, Saudi International. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Abe could be my, and hey, and by the way, that was a 4-day event.
It's true.
Just goes to show. I mean, some of these guys still have some stamina.
He was hanging out with Wahlberg now. I mean, because Wahlberg's now an investor in the tequila company, and Wahlberg's like, "Hey, come on, Abe, eat some walnuts, man. Come on, I say I deal energy. Come on."
Good news is, Wahlberger doesn't speak Spanish, so Abe has no idea what the hell he's saying. Yeah, just ignore that guy.
We did some squats, huh? Huh, Abe? Before we take another shot, huh?
Oh, what about Joaquin Neiman? I've been in T35, T40. I don't think we.
That's a good sleeper for a LIV guy right there. Yeah, yeah.
I think those are my top two. Joaquin Neiman and Abe Answer. Those are my two LIV guys that got to check their ownership. That may be some sprinkling around in DraftKings there too. I think that might be a play. All right, non-LIV guys. Let's talk. I mean, nobody needs to tell you that you need to play Scotty Scheffler. Probably going to be a back-to-back champion. Probably coming into this thing hot. I tell you, hot.
Yeah.
We got nobody needs to tell you that Rory's looking for the career Grand Slam. Coming in good form, I would say. I don't know. He's got some scar tissue here, but not an issue. John Rahm. Last time we saw John Rahm, he had we didn't see him, but we already had the shits, and literally, and he WDs from the Players. I mean, nobody needs to tell you to play those guys. I think Cam Smith, that's a fade for me. I'm moving on. Jordan Spieth. What are we doing with Spieth? I mean, he's looked good as of late. Would you agree?
Oh yeah.
T3 at Valspar, T19 at the Players, T4 at API. I think that we have to play. I mean, I think he's in. What's his ownership going to be? Missed the cut last year. T3, T46, T21, third. What did he win?
21%.
Maybe. Yeah, not surprising. I'll eat the chalk on that one. God, this is surprising. He's playing like shit. JT, his course, T8, T21, fourth, T12, T17. I don't know, man. I can't get there on JT. Can you?
Nope.
He's that can't happen for me. Max Homa, T48, missed 2 consecutive cuts. I don't know. Is it time to show Max Homa a little bit of love?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Max does in the major. I don't know. It's a major. It's different, right? But I mean, he's been playing great golf. Somebody's calling him like the third best player in the world. So I don't know. Do you think he's a top 5 player in the world?
I think that if you bend the narrative to meet your story, then yes. The spoon doesn't bend; it's you. Yeah. Okay.
I thought the payout for this was going to be bigger. I think the winner only gets like $2 million. Didn't you think it was like 4? I thought it was going to be bigger.
I thought it was going to be bigger also. Who do we like here? DJ, we already said. What are we going to do with Finau? Old ankle twister. Is Finau a go, or is he? We steering clear?
I don't like. Lately, I just haven't seen much out of him. Have you? $2 million to the winner, $1 million to the runner-up.
T19 and at the Players, T24 at API. I mean, he plays good here, but no, not really. He's too nice. T35, T10, T38, T5, T10. I mean, I guess he's on a T10 run, so you know. Cam Young missed the cut. What do we? So what kind of hangovers Cam Young have after blowing the match play?
Exactly.
And getting rocked by
He's
Sam
a
Burns.
play. He's a play here though. So Sam Burns won $3.5 million last week for winning the match play, and the winner of the Masters only went to $2 million.
That didn't seem right. Are you looking at last year's numbers?
Mm-mm.
That doesn't seem right. Maybe they're doing clubhouse renovations. I don't know. Maybe they're adding on to DJ's single story ranch house that he fell down the steps at.
I'm getting
who
a
knows?
feeling I understand why it's Gary Player's least favorite major.
Think about this, man. I mean, you can really start like just knocking some people off here and not even in the field, right? I mean, to coin Koepka, 50% of the field can't even compete.
That's right.
Who else?
He just didn't realize he was going to be on that side of the 50% this time.
That is a fact. He did not. That was many wins and majors ago. That's for sure. When those words were uttered.
Yes.
What do we? Victor Hovland, T27, T21, T32. What's Javi been doing as of late? I think Javi's T3 at the Players, T10 at API. What's Javi's ownership coming in?
How much is he?
He is $8,500.
Ownership is 13.4.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put this on the screen.
That's a go for sure right there.
I agree.
Sam Burns.
He hadn't been playing that great, and then he comes out and he wins the thing last week. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, missed the cut here last year. I think I got no Burns action. What we saw last week in Austin Country Club and what we're going to see this week at Augusta, I don't think they're even close to comparable. But who am I? I'm no architect. All right. What about Will? What's the injury situation with Willie Z? T6 and last year, second in 21. Recent history. I mean, at $8,200, I kind of like it, but 73rd at the Players, T53 at API. I mean, can we trust it? Can we trust course history?
It's just the health I don't trust. I mean, yeah, I can't get there.
No, I mean, I think you go. I think you save $100 and you take a T8, a cut, and a T2 in Sunjay M. Is where I think we gravitate towards. Let's see, what's T6 at the Players, T21 at API. Yeah, Sunjay for sure. Is Fitzpatrick? Is he working through an injury?
I don't know.
Oh, you know who? Hideki. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hideki is in the field this week at Valero. I haven't heard or seen anything that he's withdrawn yet. So I mean 6 at Valspar, T35 at the Players, missed the cut at the APA. That's a lie. 5th at the Players, sorry, and missed the cut at the API. I don't think I can get there on Hideki this year, even though he plays T14, winner in 21, T13, T32, and 19. I guess that one, the November, we got to chalk that up as, can we count that? I mean, obviously it counts, but I mean, can we consider that when we're thinking about what's getting ready to happen next week, which is probably going to be probably chilly, probably a lot of rain. It's going to be wet.
I think you do consider it because of all those elements. Right.
I like where this is going. Who else we got? Shane Lowry,
Sungjae.
Yeah, yes, I'm in on Sungjae. I said T8 cut T2. I'm Sungjae in on. Terrell Hatton, was that a real injury? I mean, he definitely didn't do me any favors my one and done. Good news is I don't have to use Hatton again the rest of the season. Bad news is I mean, he didn't play terribly bad. He couldn't putt for shit, but it wasn't like he was just out there hacking it up tee to green. So I don't know what happened. They said some hand injury happened while he was on the range.
I don't know. I mean, if it's an injury and he didn't play well at this match plays, I'm a little bit of a fade there just because of that. Just the uncertainty of the health. That's all. You know,
Justin Rose.
Yeah,
you love Justin Rose. What are you talking
about?
We
love Justin Rose.
You love Justin Rose.
Yeah.
What's Rosie been? I think he's looked okay. T36 Valspar, T6 the players, missed the cut at the API. Yeah, that API was it was rough on everybody. Rough on a lot of people, I say. Okay, so here's where I said we weren't going to talk DraftKings yet, but we're kind of talking DraftKings. So here's where we are. The $7,000 range it's very interesting to me. Joaquin Niemann, who's played okay here. I don't know how long it's been since he's played 4 rounds of golf at one event, but maybe I could get there on Niemann. What about the Jesus?
Yeah. How does he do here?
T14, T46, T19, T36, and T17. Yeah. But what has he done for me lately? T3 at Valspar, T27, and T61. I think that, I mean, I'm kind of looking at Bucky and the Jesus in the same sense today. I mean, I think there's something there. I think he's found something.
Oh, I'm 100% in on Fleetwood for sure. For here at the Augusta, yeah. Yep, 100%. Yep.
Koepka, definitely out. I'm all the way in. We'll have to see what his ownership is at $7,600.
12.9.
Who is it?
12.9.
So Minwoo Lee. That's absolutely T14. And by the way, this could be my first round leader. I think this is a bet for sure. And I think I got him at 100-1 or somewhere ballpark close to that. And I think that I think there's going to be something here for Minwoo. So here's the other guy that the putter just gets absolutely hot. I don't know. Let's look at Reese. Let's see. Where's he at? I missed the cut at players, T21 API. So, what do we do with Corey Connors? T6, T8, T10, T46 at $7,600. I mean, if the ownership's right, I mean, don't you kind of have to go there? At 7,600, where are you?
Yep.
17%. He plays really good here, but at 17% ownership, I don't know. That may be a fade for me.
All right. You're gonna go to Scotty instead?
I'm gonna get deeper than that. I don't know. What has Scotty done? I mean, he's played okay. Well, I say yes, but 71st at the players, T31 at API, and T48, T54, T34, T18. No, I'm not spending 70. I'm out on Scott. What about less than a sub 2% owned DeChambeau?
Yep.
You taking it?
Nope. No, you can't. Won't touch it. Won't touch it at all. No way.
What did he say? This par 72 should play like a par 67 or some shit like that. I don't know. Some ridiculous statement. And I don't know if he's shot 67 there before. Maybe he has a couple times, but yeah, I think I'm steering very clear of that. So hold on. While we're talking about Bryson, do you think anybody skips the Champions Dinner? Any of the when I say anybody, do you think any of the LIV players So we got Bubba. He ain't skipping it. DJ, Phil. Who else?
Phil might skip it. I think somebody skips it. 100%. Yes, somebody skips it.
Are we going to hear about it?
Yep, you're going to hear about it too.
Let's see. Who do we got? We got so DJ could skip it.
I don't see that happening.
I think Patrick Reed's
but
going.
DJ's only had the Champions Dinner like maybe once or twice.
No, one time. DJ one
time. Right. So
well, hold on. He's won one time, but he's
I'm just saying. Right. So he won in November of 2020. Right. So he went to 21 and 22. So he's been to 2 dinners.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna want to go back to the dinner to experience that. I don't think he skips it because he's only been to 2.
Yeah, hold on one.
Actually, he's only been to 1 that wasn't his.
Correct. That's right. Patrick Reed, I think he's going.
Definitely going. He thinks everybody loves him.
Fan favorite. By the way, we are.
We're fans of Reed, but he does seem to think everybody loves him.
So sometimes we all have to drink to come to terms with reality. That's all I'm saying. Sergio Garcia. I think Sergio's showing up. He just speaks Spanish the whole friggin' time. You don't even have to communicate with people. No habla. Who else? Bubba Watson. Again, I think he's showing for sure. Schwartzel. I think Schwartzel's showing up. Phil. I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be the iffy one. Phil would be the iffy one. Number 2 things. It's going to be a little awkward because he's been so vocal, and then also he's got that new diet.
Oh, he does have the new diet.
He's got an excuse not to go.
Speaking of, I'm gonna definitely derail us here. This is a total derail. Speaking of Phil's diet, the Champions Dinner selected by one Scotty Scheffler, 2022 Masters champion, will be serving cheeseburger sliders served Scotty style. I have no idea what that means. Firecracker shrimp, sweet Thai chili, and sriracha mayo. By the way, that served Scotty style. I mean, I just think it's boring AF, right? I mean, that's what it is. It's like, no. You get a bun, you get the meat, and you get the cheese. Nothing else.
Yep.
Plain Jane, baby. Plain Jane.
Yep.
We'll be playing board games. Hurry up and eat. Get it over with. Tortilla soup. I think we're really reaching here. He is a Texas guy, so maybe not, but I feel like he's stepping out, getting a little crazy. Served with avocado, crispy blue tortilla strips, sour cream, cilantro, and lime. Ooh. Texas ribeye steak. So we talked about this, and we don't pregame very much, as you can tell by us rambling on here. However, didn't this say a sloppy steak at some point?
I thought it did. Like last week, I thought it said sloppy steak.
There was a sloppy steak, and when you look it up, it's a steak served in water, basically, right? It's like it's a water bath steak. It's not sous vide.
Right.
But I've never had one of those, nor do I think I want one. You could get the blackened redfish, and that's going to be served with family style mac and cheese. Phil definitely can't. No way. Jalapeno creamed corn. No. The dairy off of Phil's diet. Fried Brussels sprouts. Now, depending on what kind of oil they like to cook those in and fry them in, maybe. But the fried part, I'm thinking, no way. And seasoned fries. Ain't no way. Not happening for Phil Mickelson. And a warm chocolate chip skillet cookie with milk and cookies ice cream. What do you think the limitations are for the Champions Dinner?
What do you mean by limitations? Like, how many trips can you go up there and eat?
No, No. I don't mean like the golden coral over here. I'm talking about like, hey, congratulations. Here's your green jacket, and start thinking about your dinner. Here's the list. Here's your options. Here's what you can pick from. Do you think there's a list of here's what you can pick from? Now we could cook it different ways, but here's the categories, and here's what we're going to have. I'm not talking we're having an appetizer and a first course and a main meal and a dessert. I'm talking like Scotty said, hey, appetizers, you're going to get sliders, could be chicken, could be burgers. Do you think there's a limitation on how crazy you can get, or do you think it's wide open?
Wide open. No limits. Whatever you want.
Adam Scott did have those mud bugs one year, which are shrimp, actually, I guess. Australian shrimp.
Now I'll derail you. All right. What wine are you pairing with it?
Ooh.
And what bourbon are you pairing with it?
Two great questions. I'm going to start with the bourbon first, and I'm going to be pairing our single barrel selection with a collaboration with the Rock Elite of the Clover fitting,
Nice.
referencing one Bobby Jones. And for wine, I think it's going to be a red, like a 29 Margaux, maybe
82.
Oh, 82. Okay, 82.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but really, what would I pair with? I don't know. I would probably venture out to. I wouldn't do any Georgia wine.
No.
I don't. I mean, I'm probably going like. I don't. I hear Malbec's. No. I hear Merlot's making a comeback.
Merlot is making a comeback.
I know. Merlot is the new rosé of 2023. It's so I don't know. I'm going to venture out a little bit and see what's kind of hot in the Merlot spot. I mean, I think it's going to go well with the black and red fish. I think it's going to go well with the steak. Absolutely going to complement the sliders, chocolate chip, little chocolate, a little Merlot. I think there's going to be a good fit there. I don't know. What? Yeah. All right. Hold on. Back to players. Let's go through these players. I want to because I want to talk more about this dinner. And as we're talking about these players, I want you to think about what you would serve at your Champions dinner.
Oh, okay.
Okay, where do we leave off at? We got Adam Scott, Keegan Bradley, maybe. What's Keegan's course history look like? Keegan. Keith Mitchell's going to be showing up. Oh shit! I skipped over one of the most important people that's ever graced a golf club or a pair of Nike pants. What about Tiger?
It's been really quiet, hasn't it?
Well, I hear that there's a little trouble at the home front, but yes, it has been quiet. I would agree with that.
It's been real quiet.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in many weeks.
How much is Tiger?
$7,300.
I don't. He's not on. Oh, there he is. Okay. No way. I mean, does he make the cut? And that's the bet.
That is the bet. That is the bet. And I may go no. How? But I mean, shit, man. It is a proven fact that if you play well at Augusta, you play well at Augusta.
Good point.
Proven fact. Who else do we like here? Keegan Bradley missed the cut at the Players, T10 at API, tournament history. I don't know, Keegan. T43 in 2019. Abe Answer missed a cut last year, T26 and T13. We talked about him a minute ago. I think that's a maybe. I think Siwoo is in for me too. He's already in. I don't know what that's going to mean for him at Valero this week. But T39, T12, T34, T21, T24, and at $7,400. I'll take a big dose of Siwoo over over one Tiger Woods. All that, well, everybody else will too at 17% projected ownership. By the way, Answer's at 4%. We need to look through and see who's the lowest owned live guys with a reasonable chance. And when I say reasonable, I ain't talking about the jumping man.
Well, Louis O, 5.4.
Could be the last two majors he's played in, he's missed the cut. I think he's played okay. He withdrew in 22, T26, T23, T29, and T12. So decent. I don't know what he's been doing on LIV.
He played pretty well last week or the week before. Yeah, I watched him on the CW, and it was good. He played well.
Was the Gilmore Girls on before or after?
It was a playthrough, so they had on the split screen.
Oh, nice. Lovely. Who else do we like in the $7,000 range? What's Sergio's ownership look like?
0.5. There you go. There's a taker.
I mean, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to get different, you want to get weird. T23 and 22, and then he missed 3 cuts, and then I think he won ish. Let's see, when did Sergio win? 2017. Yeah, so there you go. Previous champion, Patrick Reed at 8%.
8%, yeah.
Sub 10. What do you where are we going with Pat?
I'll take it. You know he's gonna be ready. He's always ready.
I think so. I mean, I feel like he's a gamer, man. I mean, he's gonna show up.
He's in his prime, right?
Yeah, I mean the short game is something you just can't take away, and I think it's a play too. Let's see, who else do we like? Anybody else in the 7,000? Russell Henley, no. Billy Horschel, ain't even considering it because I don't want to have to friggin' watch that guy. I mean, you want to talk about this annoying. There's not a single LIV player that's more annoying than Billy Horschel. Prove me wrong. Tell me that is not allegedly.
No, that's a fact.
Allegedly. I mean, good God. It's like, just go to LIV already so we'll know it's true what they say about all of them. Because all the other ones, I mean, it's fine. I mean, the Patrick Reed, Bubba Watts, I mean, all those people, some of them are annoying. Some of them nobody trusts, but they're nowhere near as annoying as Billy Horschel. Who else do we like on here? By the way, Billy's just kidding. I know you're coming on the show in a couple weeks. Just kidding.
Keep an eye on Bubba at 6,900. It's 3.8% projected ownership, and
so Bubba was battling an injury last year. I know he's playing again, and good track history here. I don't know about Bubba. I think I'll let you roll down.
I'm just saying, don't count him out because I don't know. I mean, he had the surgery, and I'm with you, but I'm not counting him out for sure.
Well, Taylor Gooch, T14. I don't remember him at a T14 in 2022.
Gooch at 8% at 6,800 bucks I
don't know about that. Oh, what about Danny Willett? He's missed 3 of his last 5 cuts, but we've got a T12 and a T25. Previous Masters champion. I mean, at $6,600. I mean, if I need to go there, don't know if I will, but if I need to, I think I could probably go there. What about you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, 100%. He's been playing well. So T27 at Players, T34 API, 29th at Honda, 18th at Genesis for $6,600 to make 5 of the last cuts there. Like it's that's a good one.
Just above
100%.
him too, and Ryan Fox. I mean, I think that's. I mean, this weekend again, it might change a little bit depending on what happens at Valero. But Ryan Fox is in the field. I don't think he's played at Augusta before. But I could see Augusta being a Ryan Fox. I could see a top 20, maybe top 10 out of Ryan Fox here. Cam Champ, who has played well at Augusta, I think that's all fade for me.
Yeah, me too. What about Kokrak? How's he played at Augusta? Seriously, he was on fire.
He said he loves that tartan jacket. T14 and 49 missed the cut at the other.
2.7% projected ownership, $6,500.
Well, if we're going to base it on course history, don't you just friggin' go Kevin Ott, T14, T12, T13, and T46? I know I discounted him at the beginning. I know I discounted him.
But Kevin Na's a lot more money, isn't he?
$6,500.
Kevin Na is too?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay. So, yeah, probably go that way. Yeah, you're probably right.
65. And if it's wet, that is definitely going to play into some of these short hitters' favor, because it's going to take some of the run out of the ball for the long hitters. So, yeah. I mean, we seriously have to consider throwing some of these LIV guys in the lineup. Kevin, is he showing up for dinner, or he's like, I don't eat the steak?
He's not allowed to go to dinner, is he?
That's a good point. I'll have to look him up while I'm down there. Who else we got? Mickelson, no, we're both out on. Schwartzel, we're out on. Mac Hughes, I don't know what the hell he did last week. That's interesting. Is this Stallings' first trip to Augusta?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's been in the top 50 before, hadn't he? He's won before.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
So if you win, you go. So.
If it's not his first showing, it's probably his second. I don't know what we're doing with Stallings yet. Kazuki Higa.
Oh, you're not showing any history for him?
No. Zach Johnson, no, he's too worried about the Ryder Cup. Kisner, I mean, he's played okay, T44, T21, T28. I mean, we got a little Kiz feeling revived after some hot match play action. I mean, he looked pretty good. What do we get? We got 75th of the players, and we got a couple missed cuts. Yeah, probably not. I can't get there on Kisner either. Is there anybody else in the $6,000 range that's
Nah. Should we do a lineup?
I mean, Bernard could be. I don't want him in a lineup. I don't know if he'll make the weekend, but I might look and see what a reasonable if there's just a ridiculous number on him as a first round leader. Who was it? Freddie Couples a couple years ago that was doing or 3 or 4 years ago that was doing the same thing. Yes, we should do a lineup.
Yeah.
So I got some other shit we got to talk about. Let's
before the lineup or after lineup?
No, let's do the lineup. All right. Don't quit distracting me. I don't know why this is happening. I'm drinking. You're distracting me over there. All right. So we already know there's a lot of LIV guys that aren't going to be owned. It's going to be wet, more than likely. Where do you want to start? I know where I want to start.
Well, if you know, go ahead. If you know.
So I think I want to start with Day.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually.
And I want to follow that up with Hovland.
Okay. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't not thinking Hovland. I was definitely thinking Day. So that's good. Okay, Day and Hovland. All right. Fleetwood.
Yes, I was. Yes, I can get Fleetwood. What do you think? I think Answer is a play.
Okay. Where is he at? There he is, 7,400. All right.
All right. So we got 88.50 left, and we got two picks.
Yep.
So we could play this a couple of different ways. I mean, I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing a lot of injuries. What about Neiman at $7,800? Or do you want to get deeper in the live field? And Lee, I think Minwoo. I think Lee's got to be a play.
Minwoo Lee. Yeah.
7,600 bucks.
Okay.
We got 10,100 left. You said you liked him. You said you liked the Aussie. Now I'm not saying or encouraging that we spend. We don't have to spend it all. All right.
I think I'm gonna go. I think we should go Spieth. Spieth and Augusta, man. That's hard.
By the way, and Sunday is going to be Masters Sunday is going to be Easter. He's got a good track record. He's got this kid now, and he's got the RV and the fams running around. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a thing. Are we going to do one and done now?
Yeah, let's do one and done. Yeah.
All right.
Can we mark it in for next week already?
Those guys no, we can't lock it in yet. But I mean, we can pick it. Who knows when we'll be back on? I'm going to be busy, so we won't have a month. I may do some live on Instagram, but I'm heading to Augusta on Sunday.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're around and you're in Augusta, I'll probably be at Top Golf on Sunday night. Stop by. Maybe I'll buy you a bourbon. Maybe you can buy me a bourbon.
That's a good place to be down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a little tournament meeting happening. And then I'll be at the tournament 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. the rest of the time. So I don't know, depending on how I feel, we may do some live stuff. Birdies_bourbon on Instagram, by the way. You can also find your single barrel picks there for the major series. Thanks, Rock Elite. And I know you can get some good swag. Get one of these, probably get a fancy sweatshirt like this that'll disguise you in the event that you need to hide. You can definitely get a lid, not one of these. You got to go to the code to get one of these. So where are you heading? Where are you heading for your one and done?
Give me Scotty.
I've already used Scheffler, haven't I?
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I think he used them like 3 times. Cal's figured it out in the one and done. If you use the guy again, you only get a 10% penalty.
I used Spieth at Copperhead, didn't I, at the Valspar?
You have used Spieth at Valspar. You've used Scheffler at the API.
That was not a great decision. T4, I mean, it wasn't bad. I did use.
You've used Homa. You've used McIlroy. Rahm.
Have I used? Hold on. I've used McIlroy. Are you just saying that?
You used McIlroy at the Waste Management.
Oh shit! He almost missed a cut. He might have missed a cut there. I mean, he played like shit. Good God. All right. So now I got to get the best of the worst. This is not looking good. All right. Can't use Scheffler. Can't use Rahm. Can't use McIlroy. Not going to use Smith. Can't use Spieth. Didn't I use Cantlay at the match play? No, I used Hatton at the match play. I used Cantlay.
You used Cantlay at Players.
I mean, how have there been this many tournaments? How have there been this many? That's what I want to know. Holy shit. I haven't, there's no chance I've used Justin Thomas.
No, I don't think you've used Justin Thomas. Nope. You have Justin Thomas available.
He's got a good track record here. He's playing like absolute shit. He's got bones on the bag, though.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I'm down to. Have I used Jason Day? I feel like I have.
No. You have not.
So it's a coin.
And you have not used Xander either. I think Xander plays well here too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. But I'm holding on to Xander for a rainier day. Give me Victor Hovland.
Okay.
Give me Hobby.
Got him. That's a good pick.
All right. So now
it's a good pick because he's gray around the greens, you know.
Oh yeah, well, it's well with all this rain. I mean, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine with all this rain. He actually, hey, but I mean, oddly enough, he does play. So you know what's funny? Not funny, not like a clown, but think about
Funny, ha ha.
think about Victor Hovland, and I mean, track record here: T27, T21, T32, and then you go to somebody like Spieth. That's a friggin' wizard, right? And you got a miscut around the green, a T3, a T46, T21, a solo third. You got a championship in there. I mean, I don't know that Patrick Reed, same scenario, right? I mean, it work in the short game. So I'm with you. But I
I'm
also
kidding. I
think
he'll do fine. You got the stats. He's played well, though, right? So yeah,
he's played extremely well. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I want to talk a little more about this dinner. Is what I want to talk about.
Ooh,
If
okay.
you're having a champions dinner, what are you serving up?
Can you go first and then I can go? Because I got to think about it a little bit more. Let's see.
Indeed, I can. We're definitely starting with old fashions.
Ooh, nice.
When I say definitely, what I meant was maybe. We might actually start out with Manhattans. I think we're going to go Manhattans and sushi, some sashimi kind of spread, and what are we gonna throw? What's going down beside of it? Yeah, Manhattans and sushi. I can live with that.
Okay.
Next course, I'm thinking we're heading. What are we gonna have? We're gonna have. We're gonna go with a. We're gonna keep it easy. We're gonna go with a simple salad, a Caesar salad. If you don't like Caesar, you're gonna have just a traditional garden salad with a vinaigrette. If you're on a diet, Phil Mickelson, standby. I think I could go into what's next? We're definitely not having any fucking urchin. I was talking to somebody about urchin the other day, and I'm like, "Hey, God, I remember that one. I remember that one time. It's like, and it isn't my cup of tea. I mean, the taste was whatever, but the texture was not good. I may go a little exotic and do like do some frog legs or something. Maybe frog legs and chicken wings as for an appetizer.
Okay.
What am I think I want to go I mean, if I kept it to my see, here's where I think I would go like maybe cheesesteaks. I think that'd be my entree. I think I'm going cheesesteaks. By the way, you can have the cheesesteaks your way. You want whiz or do you want it melted? Up to you. Onions, no onions. You want to add anything else? Maybe mushrooms, peppers, jalapenos. You go in there with cheesesteaks. And for dessert, we're gonna have. It is in Georgia, so we're probably gonna go peach cobbler, and we're gonna have some homemade vanilla ice cream.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
Pairings. So we're starting out with a Manhattan.
Yep.
We're probably gonna progress into a. By the way, we're gonna use the single barrel select 4 roses for that. So for our salad and our legs combo, we're gonna do a. We're gonna keep it we're gonna keep it low proofed. We're gonna do a probably an Eagle Rare, 10-year Eagle Rare. I think we'll stick with that. For the cheesesteaks, we're going all out, and we're going rare breed. And for dessert, we're gonna have a Manhattan to wash down our peach cobbler and homemade ice cream.
Nice.
What are you having?
So start off with maybe a little champagne.
Fancy.
Yeah. Appetizer. I'm with you. So maybe some sushi on one side, and then since I'm from North Carolina, maybe barbecue sliders.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep. And pair that with a bourbon, right? And I'd go, maybe I wouldn't go. Maybe I'd go Old Vine. A little bit of that American single malt whiskey.
I like that. Yeah, that kind of smoky. I like that with the Q. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that heat from that wasabi. I mean, that would be that could be good. Could be good.
And then go Caesar salads and soups. So maybe butternut squash soup and a Caesar salad or something like that.
And take you for a butternut squash guy.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, show off.
And then for the main, I would go. So same thing with the steak on one side and fish on the other side. So like I think probably a fillet over, and then on one side, and then on the other side maybe sea bass. Yeah. Sea bass, and then of course, yeah.
Could I get both?
You can get both,
or do you? Is it pick one?
Jordan Speed said, "I'm going for seconds." And then for dessert, oh shoot, yeah, just let's see, dessert. I haven't thought this one through. I like your peach cobbler kind of thing, though.
So, a pecan pie with some ice cream could also be good.
That's good. Pecan pie with ice cream. There you go.
Especially if there were LIV players with a nut allergy. And that could be really good. I could really sabotage some people.
Yep. There you go.
What else is happening? I'm looking. It's going to be a busy week for me. It's going to be a fun week. So let's talk a little Augusta. So, and this should probably, even though it's going to be it's the same section, this should probably get carved out as a 3-2. Dan, we're going to talk Augusta food. We just finished with the Champions Dinner that we would have. I don't know if we were necessarily excited about Scotty's, but as a patron, what do you like at Augusta? What's your go-to? So you can. So I want to know, you go on clear glass or you go on green glass for your brewski? So basically, domestic or import. What's your favorite sandwich? And what's your favorite dessert?
Let me pull the menu up. You go first.
Hey, by the way, I did see, this is no free ads, Augusta. Not that they give a shit, but the COVID year where they had they played it in November with a limited audience. They actually did a mail order, a mail order Augusta menu. So you got pimento cheese, you got egg salad, you got chocolate chip cookies, you got the chips, you got a bunch of cups. I mean, it was loaded out. It was maybe, I don't know, $150, $180. It was like a Augusta Masters watch party delight. That is allegedly that's happening this year. I started to order it, and then somebody said, hey, by the way, we're going to need you in Augusta for the week. And I'm like, oh, shit. All right. So I'm like, all right, well, that ain't going to work out. So cancel that. Here's where I am. I think the pimento cheese is probably my first one. Well, let me set it up. Here's how it goes.
Okay.
In the morning, I get a cup of coffee and I get an egg salad sandwich. That's my breakfast.
Okay.
For a snack, I get another beer. For a second snack, I get another beer. And they kind of regulate when they sell there. I forget. It's been a minute since I've been there, but I don't think it was just Sundays. I think it was I guess you could drink beer there during any hours. Second snack, I get a beer. For lunch, I usually go for a pimento cheese and I get another beer. Then for a snack, I usually get 2 beers. And by that point, I've had a 6-pack and if you're counting, and maybe it was more than that, maybe it was not. I like the Masters Club. I think the Masters Club is a really good. I mean, I don't know if that's considered. We'd have to consult one Dusty Johnson. But I think while it's on different bread, I still think it would be considered a sandwich, as you would talk about sandwiches at Augusta. And my dessert, I may or may not get a bag of chips somewhere along the way if I get another beer, when I get another beer. And for dessert, I'm getting the ice cream sandwich kind of deal. Well, and nothing goes better with one of those little ice cream treats than a beer. So, and is it light? Is it clear, or whatever color you want? I guess it's not really clear. It's kind of translucent. So is it green or not green? But I don't know. I mean, I kind of just, however I'm feeling, I pick one and I alternate until I pass the fuck out.
There you go.
All right. What about you? What's your favorite food?
Coffee, and I'll take a sausage biscuit for breakfast. Ooh. And yeah. And then for lunch, how's the classic chicken sandwich? I've only been to the Masters one time, so I don't have as much history.
The classic is good. It's very I know all the raving fans we're gonna get so much hate mail. The classic chicken sandwich is very Chick-fil-A-esque.
Okay, yeah, we'll have that.
Nothing. You ain't getting no shit on it. You're getting you're getting a piece of fried chicken breast and some pickles, maybe one, and the bread. So it's what you're getting.
Perfect. I'll do that, and then I'll do the ice cream sandwich thing too. Yeah.
Ooh.
I've never had it before either. So yeah, I got to get back there. I've only been to one. I think I went like 2012. I think. Yeah.
You do need to get back there. I mean, that's a fun thing.
Well, I go to the lottery every year, but never win. You know.
Yeah, it reminds me of other lotteries that I enter that I never win. What else is good here? So I said the Masters Club. That's like but that's fancy. That Masters Club sandwich. I mean, that's a fancy sandwich. Grilled chicken. Who the hell wants a grilled chicken wrap? Are they serious that the grilled chicken wrap? That's what do we? Did Phil make the menu? Yeah, I know the egg salad and pimento cheese. I mean, that's breakfast.
Those are the classics right there, right?
Breakfast and lunch for sure.
Classics, yeah, yep.
That Masters Club though, that's I mean, ain't nothing like getting a good drunk on at Augusta, all reared back and falling out of your chair and being like, "Hey, shit, I better go get another beer in a Masters Club." Mm-hmm. Just saying. What's do you have a favorite winner of the match? Like as far as the champions go, do you have a fave? Who you got?
Oh, it's Tiger. Yeah, the last Tiger one was awesome. I know, Adam Scott, right?
Well, he's not bad. Who did I think? I mean, this would date some things. I don't even know if I was alive when he won. With a name like Fuzzy, how do you be? I think nobody exemplifies Augusta like Freddie Couples. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that is. It's just like classic cool. Here we go. Yeah, good. Not my favorite. And I have nothing against Nick Faldo, but we have not heard a lot of noise from Nick Faldo lately. I mean, when he said
he was announcing, I think he's announcing next week, isn't he? I think he is. I think I saw something, unless I didn't read the article, but I thought I said he was announcing next week.
Could be. Hold on, I'll tell you. He probably got excited about Scotty Scheffler's Champions Dinner and said, well, I'm going to have to do this. Nick Faldo Masters. I did not hear this. Yes, returning to the commentary booth for 2023 Masters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy Jesus. I mean, this is what how do you think how do you think Sir Faldo is going to feel about Gary Player coming up to hit the honorary tee shot after he just dogged out what I think is probably the best golf tournament, maybe even the best sporting event of the year.
Ever. Yeah, of the year.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good. Not going to be good.
Well, he's showing up the Champions Dinner. You think he's going to announce that he's officially joined LIV?
Sir Nick.
Wrap our golf stuff up. I know we've been going for a minute, but I
it's great, man.
I got some non-golf stuff I want to talk about.
Oh, okay. No, I'm good with the golf. Scotty's gonna hopefully Scotty can bring it home. I almost think like we gotta check that purse. That purse seems low.
Oh.
That last week, Sam Burns wins 3.4 million, and the winner here wins 2. I mean, the sandwiches are a lot cheaper here, but still, you know.
So, I think you're incorrect.
Okay. I was reading an article, so
you didn't tell me you were reading these days. You're fancy. What's the prize money? No.
Here's bet him. All right, here we go. Here's bet MGM. They gotta have it, right?
I think I see $2.7 million.
Yeah, 2.7. Yeah.
What'd you say it was earlier? Like
300,000? I said 2.
Yeah. I don't know. It's still
2.7 is what it looks like to me. It still seems low. I mean,
that's still kind of weak sauce, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for the Masters. I guess they just know everybody's going to play anyway, right? Why have to pay him more?
They're definitely showing up. Yeah, I mean, they're going to get this free meal.
Yeah.
They're getting the Bang Bang Shrimp from PF Chang's, and they're getting Texas Roadhouse ribeyes. Who wouldn't go for that?
Exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna away from golf. If you don't want to listen to bullshit, then don't listen any longer. Stop what you're doing. However, you should subscribe. You should hit the like button. You should share this with, if you like it, somebody you like. If you don't like it, somebody you don't like. It's Birdies and Bourbon. Instagram is birdies_bourbon. And yeah, so here's where I want to go, Dan. You brought this to my attention. I don't know if you're going to be able to. It's upside down. You're just going to look at it upside down. What is it? Watch World? Is that what it's called?
Watches and Wonders.
Watches and Wonders. It was close. I mean, they were both W's. Just released this week. Damn, that blue, red and blue. Is it Opaline Tudor? That just came out. Good God, is that thing sweet, man? And I hear allegedly it's accessible, and allegedly it's affordable is probably not the right word to use, but it's not ridiculously priced as of yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like salivating. No, so there's the red one, burgundy.
Yeah.
Right.
The burgundy. Yeah.
So the burgundy got released, the Black Bay burgundy, which I think is that's pretty sharp. That'd go really well with my blue face Black Bay. Hold on. Can you get to the Opaline?
The other one. Yeah.
The red and blue. I guess you would call it a Pepsi face.
It's the GMT. Yeah.
GMT. Holy shit.
Good looking watch right there.
I love that. That is that's nice. That's real nice, Clark. That's what it is. Real nice.
It is real nice.
So the couple things that changed about the GMT though. So they took out the red whatever in the triangle. That's been removed. Because the GMT usually had the little triangle that sits above 12 o'clock. That was removed. The hash marks, second marks, have been removed from the bezel.
Oh yeah.
They reshaped the snowflake hour hand. I mean, there's lots of changes that are going on with this, and I kind of like them. Ooh, look at that black face too. I like that
Down here. Yeah. The Pepsi. Yep. It's a good looking watch.
Love that thing. I mean, Tudor continues to deliver. What do you think when people say, "Ah, the poor man's Rolex"?
No, I don't think that at all. So I think that
You just
Tudor's
want to punch him in the
accessible.
mouth. You just want to punch him in the mouth.
Tudor's their it's their lab. They always kind of tinker with the Tudor stuff and see what people gravitate towards, and then they'll incorporate those types of changes and modifications into the Rolex line. You know, but Tudor's a great company, great watch. Yeah.
So anything else from Tudor that you like that was released at Watch and Wonders?
Yeah, they got this new 54, which is, you know, not really for us because our wrist would be too big, but this is a 37 millimeter Black Bay. So for more like a ladies kind of watch, pretty cool. But they never really had a Black Bay.
Hold on.
Yeah. Yours is the Black Bay 58.
Are you trying to say I'm gaining weight?
Yes. Yes. So this one will not fit your wrist, is what I said. No,
it's an interesting way to put it, Dan.
Exactly.
Mine's the Black Bay
58.
58, I think. Yeah, 58.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good size. Ooh.
Oh yeah. These are nice too. Yeah. These new Black Bays are good. 36, 36 millimeter. Well, they have a different ones. They have a 36, and they have a 41, I think, down here as well in the new. But it looks good. I like this Jubilee bracelet they put on these. It looks good. Looks good. Yep.
Listen to you with these fancy words. Jubilee bracelet. I love 41. This. I love where this is going. God, that's
which one do you like? You want the champagne here? Champagne 41. That's what do they call it? I don't even know what they call it.
I don't. Well, we'll talk about Rolex in a minute. I don't know what it could be. Champagne. That seems fitting. I made some notes, but I lost my fucking notepad somewhere. So I have no idea what. Even though I did write them down, but I don't know, I've probably been drinking, and of course I don't remember what I wrote down. Do you like that one? I'm not going for that one. I'm not.
You want the black one?
Yeah, I like so it's weird. So I like the rose gold, I guess you would call it, accents. With the black face, but I don't like. I shouldn't say I don't like. I just prefer. Yeah, that rose gold with the black face. I love that. I think that is that is sweet.
It's a good looking watch. Yeah, they had a good stuff. They didn't have as many updates this year. They had a lot more last year. Rolex, I think, had more updates this year than Tudor did, but the Tudor ones were, like you said, that white dial GMT was phenomenal, and yeah, they did some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
So Rolex, what are they? They released a salmon colored something or another, and that's salmon with a silent L, by the way, salmon. And what's the other one that
I'll show you. They did a bunch of stuff.
They got. Like, you want to talk about pushing the extremes? Like this was it's like a balloon party. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a balloon party is what it's like. It's like you just that was I think that was the salmon one that just popped up.
So they did so the salmon one is down here. It's in the date.
You think Tiger's switching it up, or you think he's still
no?
No.
So there you go. That's what you're talking about right there, right?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it is very interesting, and it's very eye-catching. That ain't for me though. Not that not that it's accessible for me, but that's not my cup of tea. That's a little too much. Oh, the rose gold. That's what the rose gold, and then they did the salmon. Yeah, that's too much. I can't go down that route.
So they also did. You go ahead.
No, I was saying go back to look at that, the Oyster Perpetual right there. Also, not like if you owned a Mickey Mouse watch, you remember how Mickey used to have and he had the hands that went around the thing and it was Mickey Mouse's face and like if you owned one of those and somehow you realized that you were like a trust fund baby and a check showed up, like I think you would go buy one of these. If you're a watch connoisseur and a collector of, I don't know if collector, if you're a consumer of finer things, I don't know, man. This just it's very, think about this one. So think about the class, and I guess it is personality, right? I mean, it's do you like whiskey or do you like bourbon? Do you like reds or whites? And there's no wrong answer. But in my opinion, you've got Tudor, like I want to say redoing, or they're definitely following down this traditional path of just clean lines and not too far out of bounds. And you've got Rolex, which I think is known for that, which is doing the exact opposite.
Rolex went really fun this year.
I mean, they went deep, man. They went real deep.
They went fun. So this one here, the OP came out with these different colors a couple of years, 2 or 3 years ago. And then this watch here, then they discontinued the 41 millimeter OP with the coral dial. And then they discontinued the 41 with the Tiffany looking dial there. But this one here has got all the original colors of those balloons. Those are all the different colors of the ones they've had over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The dials. Yeah. Yeah. So all those different colored little circles in there, all the different colored dials they've had over the last couple of years with this particular watch. Yeah. Pretty cool. The other thing they did, I gotta find it. I didn't see it here a minute ago. This year they released a date. That doesn't have a day or a date. Did you see that? I'm not sure if you saw that or not. It's kind of buried in here. It's called the date puzzle. And if I can't find it here, I'll go to the web and pull the picture. I didn't see it here a minute ago when I was looking at them. Maybe it's here.
No, everything I see has a day and a date.
Yeah, it's a puzzle.
Was it the blue face?
No, it's a puzzle. It's a similar type of thing as the one.
By the way, that blue face thing, I guess what Tiffany colored, that is not good. Not good.
I don't know where I don't have the puzzle here. Let me search for it real quick.
Maybe the puzzle is maybe somebody solved it and the puzzle is now
somebody solved the puzzle. Exactly.
It's gone. Puzzles put together, puzzle's gone. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think for that, to me, Tudor didn't do anything like crazy, but what Tudor did and the usability of it. I don't know. How many watches is like the proper amount of watches for a nice collection?
I mean, it just depends on what you're up to. I don't have that many, but I don't know. I think you'd have a couple. Yeah. So the days of the week are usually up top, right? But now it's got like feelings and stuff, right? So and then on the date, it's got emojis. Feelings. So you don't have any day or date. It's emojis and feelings.
Nothing more than feelings. That to me, it looked like that said love, and it had like a little panda face. I love a panda all the time, so
it did.
I love a little panda.
Yep.
Panda.
So that's your regular one there. Yeah, there's love with your panda right there.
Oh yeah.
It's very cool and interesting. Very cool and interesting.
Yeah, that
definitely went very Swatch this year.
Ooh, it is. That's. I guess if you're a Rolex fan or wearer, you're definitely offended by the Swatch comments, but it is very Swatch. I'll be excited to see. So what's the feedback like? What's Houdinky and all the guys saying about folks saying, I guess, let's be appropriate. What are other folks saying that the edginess of the new releases, how's it being perceived?
Oh, they think Rolex knocked it out of the park this year, and Tudor did an awesome job too. Tudor didn't have as many releases, right? They didn't have as many, but what they did do was very cool, very cool. But then the Rolex, we're joking about the emoji watch and the puzzle and the one
No,
with
we're
the
not joking.
balloons. But
They made it. It has words and emojis.
no. What I mean is like we're joking that it's not cool or that's kind of over the top or whatever. But
I said I love a
those are just
panda. I
yeah,
love a
those are
panda.
just fun. Those are just fun, right? But then they also released some pretty killer, like the Daytona they
Now that
released this
is,
year with the open case back is amazing. They got rid of the Cellini line and they got this 1908 line they came in, which is awesome. They knocked it out of the park this year. Rolex did. Yeah.
wow. So it's going to look good with your $70 hat you're sporting around today.
I know. And they got this new titanium Yachtmaster in a 42.
Ooh, that's the one that I thought was the best. And they call it like like vintage black or black velvet. I don't know, but that titanium watch. Holy shit, man. That thing is like on point right there. I love that thing. Now that is definitely
awesome.
not accessible to me, but
no. If we had the money, we would not be able to buy that. They did this new all gold GMT.
I can't do that. Can't do that.
They did. I had him over here a minute ago. This new 40 millimeter Explorer. This one here.
That's why I do like the Explorer. I think it's a nice watch.
I think the Explorer is cool. Yeah, I think this. And I don't think I want a 40 millimeter. I like the 36 millimeter. It's small, but I'm on the old school. I think that the Explorer should be a 36 millimeter watch.
Hold on just a second. Are you saying that I'm gaining weight and you're losing weight?
Yeah.
Must be the camouflage. I wish I could find the color of that black. That is in my notes that I made, by the way. I wanted to talk about
What's
that? The titanium.
Yeah. I can go to it. Can we go to it?
Black variant or whatever. I mean, I'm with you. I like the Explorer. I think the Explorer is very
classic.
It's very classy. Yes. Or classic, however you want. But I think that thing is like really sharp right there.
Oh yeah. It's amazing.
That.
I think it's a little big. I kind of would want it in a 40, not a 42, but it's sweet. Yeah. Did you look at the new 1908 line?
I'm getting ready to.
I'll pull it up. Yeah. It's taking the place of the Cellini, which is their dress watch, right? But
no, that's the balloon watch again. What are you doing over there? I gotta get new minutes for the bot, that's for sure.
For a dress watch, it's looking good.
It is a very nice looking watch. However, I don't know why, but I feel like if I'm going to wear a watch, like I want a bracelet.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a different. This takes the place of the Cellini, which was another dress watch they had.
Right? Yeah. It's a very nice looking watch. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, watches like man jewelry. Can you say man jewelry anymore? Is that allowed? That socially acceptable? I don't know. It's how I think about it. And I'm like, if I'm going to wear one, I've got a leather belt on. Well, actually I don't have a leather. I got a needlepoint belt. Yeah, love it. Yeah.
This is the first Daytona they've had where they actually have the case back is transparent, so you can see the movement behind it. Usually it's closed.
Usually so it is. Into it now. Yeah, it looks good, man. Lots of good things happening. We got to get a little upgrade over here. That way we can afford a watch.
Well, JT's got to get back in the top 10 if he's going to get any of these things.
Probably should have picked him as my one and done. I'm not changing it. Sticking with hobby. What else we got? What else is happening in the world outside of? I'm gonna get. This will be the first time ever in my life, Dan, that I've spent a week at my favorite event of the year. This is when I know the year has begun. Is when it's time for the Masters.
Golf's Tona.
It's for sure. It's the Tona. Absolutely.
Did you got caught up on Rabbit Hole? You did one of them. What'd you think?
Well, Dan, you see, I watched one Rabbit Hole, but I thought it was okay. And it was fine, but it was definitely Quaver Sutherland, and he can only talk in one. Here's okay. So you told me it was very. You said it was something, and I said it was something. I don't remember what did you say it was? What did it
it's like the game. The game.
Okay, like the game. Yeah, but it reminds me of. It reminds me of kind of like Blacklist is what it kind of reminds me of.
Okay. Yeah, could be like that too.
I think it's a Blacklisty kind of thing, and we both like Spader. Good show. I can't tell you the name of any episodes, but great show. But when it's Quaver Sutherland and he sneaks in and he's telling you about how it's going to be, it's like, yeah, but Mr. President, I'm going to need you to speak louder. He's like, I hear I may be getting impeached. I don't want to do that. Oh, no, not impeached. What did he get? He got
indicted.
Indicted. I may be getting.
We got impeached too.
That is times two. So I don't know. Quaver is a weird one for me. He's I like him, but even when he's a cowboy.
That's what I was gonna say. So you don't necessarily like him in this role, but if he was going to be, if they put Kiefer in Yellowstone in Texas, you'd be like, I love Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, I'm gonna go ride this horse across the plain and see where things wind up at. Oh yeah, for sure. No, I mean, put him beside Billy the Kid, man. I mean, give me the Regulators, give me the Young Guns. And he did not talk like that back then, by the way. No, but I don't think there's any health issues. I think it's just he's put on this moniker, and this is the way that we're, no matter who we are and what we're acting like, we're going to talk like this. So
Young Guns was too good. They need to bring it back. Bring back Young Guns.
They did. I know. Emilio Estevez. I don't know. He's been like he's a mighty duck now. He ain't got time for this shit. Ain't got time for no cowboy ventures. So yes. So I'm Rabbit Hole is a yes for me. I will continue to watch. What Mandalorian? Are you? You're not a Star Wars guy, right?
I've watched I watched the whole first season of The Mandalorian, but I don't think I've watched much else other than that. Yeah.
Well, I get forced to watch it, so that means I drink a lot more. But it's pretty good. I mean,
it's a spaghetti western, right?
It is totally spaghetti western. Yeah. It's spaghetti western with like they can make fire. And it's not bullets, it's like laser things or whatever the fuck comes out of the end of the thing. Yeah. So Mandalorian, I'm digging. I think it's good.
Ted Lasso.
What's his name? Sudeikis.
Yeah. He's good.
He has Brian. Who's it? Cranston. He has broken batted himself. In that, I don't know that guy will ever be looked at, which, by the way, the judge was good. I don't know if it's over or not, or Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Did you watch season 2?
Your Honor?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't know if you watched it or not.
Oh, yeah. Loved it. I thought it was good. But as soon as I thought that Cranston, as soon as I thought he couldn't come out of that, the character, he entered into a new character. Now, it is a similar character-ish, if you will. like with seedy kind of plot and up to no good and like, but I mean well, and don't you worry, everything's going to be fine. So that's what who Sudankus, that's what he's kind of gotten himself to, because I mean, were you a fan? Were you like, oh my God, I can't wait to watch this guy?
No, I was not a fan of Sudeikis on
Wow.
SNL.
All right.
I never thought, no, I didn't not like him. I didn't like him. I mean, he's nothing to me.
I
But
wasn't
now I was like,
against him.
all
Yeah.
in on him now. Yep.
That is a funny as shit show. So what's the chances that he actually winds up hooking up with the owner of the football team, the Greyhounds or whatever the fuck they're called?
Maybe. Yeah. I can see that.
I think I could see them like, and I don't mean like hooking up on a one nighter. I mean like, because no, they already did the dating, the online dating thing, and it was him. But what if they really? I think they're going to get to a point to where they're going to realize that, oh my God, we're made for each other. I think that's going to be.
He gives her the little biscuits all the time.
Oh yeah, I think that's going to be I think it's. I didn't realize I was so into you. I just thought you were my boss. I think that's what's going to happen.
I do too.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, great show. What
else we got?
That's it, man. Got Augusta coming up right around the corner. Let's see how we're doing in our one and done.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Bucky -1.
Ooh, looking up for the home team over here. Bucky's got to win, by the way, to get to Augusta. He's got to be the big winner.
Well, let's wedge that in real quick. If Bucky gets to Augusta, are you playing him?
Well, hold. Because I thought he is definitely he's live on bettable sites. He is not. Fantasy National does not have any Bucky. Hold please. The answer is maybe. Let's see. Ricky Fowler Masters results. How do you think that sounds like for a thing?
Oh yeah.
Oof. 2018. You're I'm not showing my screen. So for you that are just listening, guess where Ricky finished in 2018.
10th.
This says second.
Okay.
I'm gonna look and see. Hold on. And I did see he did this move where he flattened his swing, like flattened his swing out, and he's got this wrist cocking. I'm trying to fucking do that too. And boy, when I do, and I'm at Sweetens,
he finished right behind Reed.
They ripped me apart. They just
he was between Reed and Spieth.
If Bucky makes it to Augusta,
play him.
It's probably going to happen. It's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of shuffling. We should do another show a little later on. We don't have to sit on here and talk for hours, but we should do a show later on, later in the week. And yeah, I think we got to talk about it. Don't you? I mean, seriously.
You do it on Saturday a little bit. Yep. We'll brush up. Yep.
How do you feel about a Saturday day drinking event? I mean, I'm not into drinking during the day usually, but if I were going to do it, I'd do it on a show like this.
And if you think he's serious, rewind back to what he said his day was going to be at the Masters with his snacks.
No. What I said was, I was very clear about this. What I said, hold on. Where did you get this Bucky shit at? Where'd you get this at? Bucky at the Masters. Where'd you get?
I just looked up the 2018 leaderboard for the Masters.
Just
Google it.
Hold on. Fowler.
Just Google the 2018 leaderboard.
No, I'm not worried about the leaderboard. I'm worried. I'm with some history here.
Oh, I don't know about his history.
I'm not asking about for you to tell me. I'm saying, and therefore he missed the master foul. What? Oh, it's okay. So he didn't. Yeah. So he didn't play in 21. Patrick Reed. Yeah, okay, yeah. So 2018, second behind Reed. I mean, yeah, I think it's a play for me. God,
Yeah,
I
me
wish
too.
I wouldn't have used him as my one and done this week, and that could be my one and done next week. I mean, he wasn't. By the way, he's not really an option for next week for the Masters at this point. So premature as usual.
Hey, no. We are just covering it because that's what we do, and there's a possibility, and yeah. So
favorite hole at Augusta.
12. What about you?
My favorite hole is probably. I'm going to answer it in two different ways, which I didn't give you the option to do. My favorite hole is probably 16, but my favorite location is the 15 green because you can watch.
You're talking about spectator different, yeah.
Oh yeah. What? I mean, what'd you shoot on the hole?
No, what I mean is like watching it on TV versus being there in person.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. I did not clarify. But I think that yeah, I mean, I don't like I was reading somebody they said like 2 was their favorite, and I'm like, well, why the fuck am I walking all the way back there? I mean, I have done it many times, but I'm like, I ain't walking all the fucking way back there just to come back over here. Like, ain't gonna happen. It ain't nothing exciting gonna be that. Where's it? 1, yes. 2, ain't no reason. 3, and then I think it's 4. Isn't that what Oosthuizen Albatross like in early 20 teens, I think. So I think that's when it probably starts to get exciting and it heads back up. So what's your least favorite hole at Augusta?
I don't know if I have one. I couldn't tell you.
I don't, mine it's a par 3 and I think it's 6. So they come around and they have to go back up on this hill and they hit down onto the green. They should hit into the green, and then a lot of shit trickles. There's really no accessibility, or at least there hasn't been. I've been in a few years, but there's no accessibility to watch the players tee off, other than from where they take a left and go up the hill. And yeah, I mean that's all you get. So that's probably I think it's 6 or 7. But yeah, that's my least favorite.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing else.
All right. Augusta week coming up. Cal be sending updates from Instagram.
Well, maybe. Allegedly.
Maybe.
If I can get there. I will definitely have my look at this hat. I don't know what happened to this hat. It's got this little thing on there. Maybe it's just a shadow. Allegedly, if you're going to be in Augusta the week of the Masters, send us a note. Birdies_bourbon on Instagram. Birdies and Bourbon on other things. Don't follow the fake channel. Follow the real one. And I'll see you in Augusta.